Yo, what's happening, people? Okay, we are live right now, live from the village right now. It is 8:34 in the PM right now. It is the 19th of December 2022 right now. We are almost at the end of the year right now. We are in the last, week and a half, week and a little bit of 2022 right now. And then it's 2023 right now. Well, not right now, but almost. We're not that far away from the end of the year, guys. We're not that far away. But right now, Monday movie night, possibly the last movie night of the year. I'm going to say possibly. There's still a possibility it won't be, but I think it's a high probability that it's going to be the last movie night of the year. Maybe not the last stream of the year, but there's a possibility of that too. But yeah, almost certainly the last movie night of the year. And we're watching Halloween, Rob Zombie's Halloween from 2007. If you have it, get it ready on Zero. If you got it on DVD, Blu-ray, VHS, Laserdisc, get it ready on Zero. If you don't have it, you can purchase or rent it through Amazon or various other online streaming services like Apple and some other ones. Depending on where you are in the world, there just might possibly somewhere you can watch it for free. Then just might, I don't know. There's loads of streaming companies around the world. One of them might have it for free, depending on where you are in the world. But if you don't have it, you can get it. But if you don't have it and you don't want to get it, it's all good. You can still come along and have some fun. But get it ready on Zero. We'll start the movie in a little while. But for now, let me switch over to this screen. Yo, what's happening, people? Okay, so yeah, it is Monday movie night, and we're about to watch Halloween, Rob Zombie's Halloween from 2007. It is 1 hour and 50 minutes, so one of the long movies that we watch on movie night. Generally try to keep the movies at about that hour and a half range, though we have done a few longer ones in the past, but it's not super long, but I have to keep that in mind so I won't ramble for too long before I start the movie. Yo, what up, Sam? Good evening, Woody. What up, Sam? Awesome. Sam B in the place to be. About to watch Rob Zombie's Halloween. 1 hour and 50 minutes from 2007. It says here in the blurb, Michael Myers is released from the mental institution where he was committed for 17 years and goes on a rampage to find his younger sister. No one is safe. Okay, so I understand that this is kind of a remake, kind of a reworking, kind of a reboot, kind of all three that Rob Zombie did back in released back in 2007. So yeah, it's his own thing plus little bits of the original. That's what I understand anyway. Of course, I haven't not seen it, but I believe Sam has. But I'm about to watch this movie and about to let y'all know what I think of it whilst watching it and afterwards. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. So how is your Sam? How's everybody doing? You know what, I had to update my phone recently, and I mean, you can't really tell because it all looks the same on this anyway, but there has been a lot of updates I had to download because YouTube Music, so I use YouTube Music as a streaming app for my music, right? And every year, or in fact, every like 2 or 3 times a year, they do what's called like, you know, a recap, a YouTube recap, kind of like Spotify Wrapped, but you know, YouTube's version. And to be honest, it's not quite as cool as what Spotify Wrapped does, but it's still pretty cool nonetheless. Anyway, it's that time of the year for the YouTube recap, and I wasn't getting it on my phone, and I wasn't understanding why. I was going to the recap thing, and it just wasn't happening. And I was looking up online on what to do and this, that, and the other. And it was saying you got to listen to at least 10 hours worth of music. I'm like, I've done way more than that, surely. But it just was not happening on the phone. And then eventually did come up. And then it disappeared again. And I was like, yo, what is going on here? Eventually I found out that, yeah, I had to update my phone. It's because I had an older version of Android. And so I had to download the newer updates for it. But when I was doing that, it was updating. And then it started to do some more updates, and I think it went through something like 3 updates, like 3 versions of Android. So I did not realize how far behind my Android phone was. I just never bothered to update it. Apparently, I thought I did. I thought it was an automatic thing. Apparently, it wasn't. Apparently, I didn't select that option. So it was just this old version of Android I had on my phone for the longest time. And yeah, now it's updated, so now I can get my YouTube recap rather. Yo, what up, Al? AE and the place to be. How's it going? It's going all right. I was just talking about how I just had to update my phone so I can get my YouTube recap thing. I don't know if you could see it through the camera because I can't actually show my phone on screen. I mean, there are ways to put your phone on screen, but yeah, I don't know how to do that. So I don't know if I could show you like this, but yeah. Okay, so first could be better, could be worse. Well, I guess that's yeah, how it could go. Is it could be better, but it could also could be worse. I said you kind of got to be grateful for small mercies. But yeah, I'm just trying to show what it looks like. So this is part of it, and that's for winter. So it links to your photos as well. So these are some of the photos that I would have taken in the winter, I think this, well, I don't know, I can't remember when I took these photos anyway. But I guess these are some photos I took in the winter. And then that's my spring, that's the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Oh wait, yeah, Michael Kiwanuka. You can see it down at the bottom, that's for winter. And there we go, so Red Hot Chili Peppers for the spring. That's Beyonce for the summer, which is pretty accurate. I'm pretty sure I was listening to a lot of Beyonce in the summer, so yeah. That makes a lot of sense. And this was, what was this one again? Oh, that's Autumn. Yeah, and Beyonce again for Autumn. So yeah, that's part of my YouTube recap 2022 music history. I feel, yeah, I'm guilty of never updating my phone. You know, I just thought like, oh wait, is my camera? Oh no, we're back. I feel like when I got it, I selected automatic updates. That's what I thought I did, and maybe I did, and maybe I turned it off without realizing at some time, or maybe the automatic updates I selected was for something else, you know, and I just kind of didn't really think about it. But yeah, all this time, it's just I couldn't believe how far back it was, because it updated one version of Android, and I thought, all right, cool, I'm up to date now, and then it goes, nope. Like, nope, you still got more updates to go. There was like another version of Android, and I was like, all right, cool, that's it, right? Nope, I had to download another version, because apparently it has to update each version of Android at a time. It can't just go straight to the latest version. It has to do it each at a time. So it's like one version, another version, then the next version, and I think it was like 3 versions that it had to update through. But yeah, eventually I got there, and it was like, cool, we good now, we good. So, ow. Actually, you know what? Should I say it? Oh, ooh. Yeah, let me say it. Because I saw something you put on Twitter at Al, and it kind of got me like, yo, what up, Ben? Is Rob Zombie the same guy who did the Wrestler's Edge theme? Never gonna stop. I don't know specifically. I could try and find out though. I feel a lot better than I did. Just said that my dad is in hospital after falling off his bike last Thursday. I hope he gets better soon. By the way, I'm getting some error messages popping up, so the stream might buffer a little bit. Hopefully, it doesn't buffer too much. What was that called again? Never Gonna Stop. Edge's theme. Let's see if we can find out who wrote that real quick. I think it is, yeah. Rob Zombie. That's the name coming up when I search it. Rob Zombie. So yeah, it looks like it is. I was like the same Rob Zombie. Could do it with a new phone. I got Elliot one for example. I'll sort one out eventually. Yeah, Ben is. Oh, yeah, it's all good. You know what? It's always a good time to get a new phone. Though I need to be careful though, because like this is like this is the last phone that I paid money for. That's not true. The last phone that I paid a reasonable, I mean, because I bought cheap phones, but this is like, I don't want to say expensive, but this is the last phone I bought that was more in the higher end of phones. I got it at a reasonable price, but still, you know, it was like up there, right? And there was a time where I'd be buying phones like almost all the time, like the latest phones like all the time. I try not to do that now because it's expensive, and yeah. But this is the last one I bought, so hopefully I can make this last a good few years before I replace it. But yeah, so Al, I saw on your Twitter, you were responding to somebody where they were asking about which Christmas movies to watch, right? And you responded to them saying, Die Hard. And yes, Die Hard is a Christmas movie, what you put in the tweet. And I was like, wait a minute. I swear Al said he changed his mind and came around to the idea that Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. I swear I can remember you saying that. Like, I'm not going crazy, right? I swear I can remember you saying one time, I don't know, maybe a few weeks ago, a month, I can't remember exactly when, but I can remember you saying one time that you was like, yeah, after some thoughts, I've given it some thought, and Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. So I was thinking like you've come over to the good side. I was thinking you've come over to the right side of history. That's what I was thinking. But apparently not. apparently Alan betrayed us. You betrayed us, Alan. I can't believe it, man. Can't believe it. That was I thinking he was on the right side of history, and he just went back. Just went back. I was like, man, lost another one. We lost another one. Yo, what up, Brex? Yeah, no, I changed my mind again. Well, next time you change your mind back to the correct answer, keep it that way, yeah? Yeah? Cool. Well, what is everyone's favorite Christmas movie? Yo, what up, Jakes? Brax Spiv in the place of Bivvy. Little Jake's in the place. Ben just asked, what is everyone's favorite Christmas movie? Okay, I'm going to give a little think about that while I get the movie ready. So yeah, if you have it available, if you haven't access to Rob Zombie's Halloween, get it ready on Zero. I'm going to start the movie in a moment. This is not a long movie, but a long movie than we usually watch, so I don't want to ramble too much before I start it. So let me switch over to this screen. Die Hard isn't just a Christmas movie, it's the best Christmas movie of yours. Okay, so now we know what Sam's favorite Christmas movie is. All right. What's everybody else's favorite Christmas movie? Let me get that ready. Get that ready. There we go. So I'm gonna go 3, 2, 1, then play. All right, 3, 2, 1, then play. So here we go. In 3, 2, 1, play. Okay. Oh, there you go. Audio's come through. Cool. We good. Good evening. Gremlins is a close second. Gremlins is a really cool film, actually. I like Gremlins. 1 and 2. Maybe the first one a little bit more, but there's some cool parts in the second one. Songs are those which choose to exist within the abyss, but those which choose to break free from the abyss and move silently among us. Dr. Samuel Loomis. Ooh. I hope every Halloween movie makes some kind of reference to Dr. Loomis. I don't want to know if they do. Some of you might know already if they do or not. I don't want to know. I'm just saying that's my hope as we venture through the Halloween movies. Yeah, hope you well. Hey, it's good, man. For some reason, Trading Places puts me in the face of movie. Oh, Trading Places is a good movie. We're moving. And of course, Jamie Lee Curtis, Halloween legend Jamie Lee Curtis, didn't show tits, so she went legit. this family's right off the bat. Very Christmas movie is Deck the Halls with these nuts. I would say my favorite Christmas movie is A Christmas Story from 1980 something, starring Peter Billingsley or Bing. I can't remember the kid's name, but they actually did a sequel to that which I've not seen. But it was like years later. It's something like 30 years later they made a sequel. Yo, is he talking about his daughter? Okay. What, stepdaughter? Even still, that's not okay. They just give Michael a voice. They just give Michael a voice. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but okay, we'll go with it. We'll go with it. Good bro, just sitting at work. One thing this movie does get credit for is the soundtrack. Somebody knows how to pick a soundtrack. Okay. No wonder this kid turned out to be a serial killer, though. You can see it right here. You can see it. Oh, they gave him a face too. They gave Michael a voice and a face. We'll see how this goes. I don't know, man. They never showed his face in well, this is not the original Halloween. Let's let it do what it does. No expectations. Let's let it do what it does. This version of Michael has a voice and a face. What's your favorite Rob Zombie movie? Probably this one because I've not seen any of them. So, yeah. That's easy for me. So he's got a bad home life, and he gets bullied at school. Yeah, of course he's going to be a serial killer. Told you he does something different with it. No, indeed. Very different. But hey, you know, like I said, we let it do what it does, and different isn't always bad. It's not always good, but it's not always bad. Kiss. A band known for covering their faces. What's your least favorite movie? What, Christmas movie or just movie in general? Probably Devil's Rejects, but unpopular opinion, I did like Walls of Salem. So again, some of my favorite Christmas movies are The Long Kiss Goodnight, The Tower. I said what I said. Feel me? Hey, you like what you like, man. Let's see. Say them. Least favorite. Okay. For me, that's pretty easy. I'd go with Citizen Kane. And to be honest, I've probably seen that film more times than films that I actually like. Well, some films, of course, not all films. I don't think he found the dead cat. Maybe cure for him. Right, exactly. Christmas Carol is way long and boring, and it's in black and white. I've seen a Christmas Carol, I'm sure. That's the one with Scrooge, isn't it? It's based on like the Charles Dickens book. You don't like that movie? Why did you watch it so much? Because I'm not very smart, that's why. I'm clearly not very smart at all. No, it's because I watched it, didn't like it. And at the time, some of the people that I was around a lot, they loved that movie, and they'd always talk about how great it is. So I was kind of like, you know what, maybe I should watch it again. You know, maybe I missed something. Maybe I just didn't understand it, blah, blah, blah. So I thought, okay, let me give it another go. So I did. And I was still like, nah. And then I thought, no, let me watch it like another time just to be sure that I'm understanding what's going on. And I was still like, nah. Alright, this kid's... Has this kid got a bad home life as well, though? Because hurt people hurt people. And right now, Halloween ends, and that movie pissed me off. Halloween ends. That's the last Halloween movie so far, isn't it? Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I mean, it's the... Ooh. What's he hitting him with? Is that a shovel? No, it's a stick. It's a log. Okay. It's a tree log. Hit him harder. I don't think his legs are broken. Hit him again. You gotta hit him in the head, though. Like, I mean, not that I'm giving anybody advice on how to beat people with a log. Just saying. Yeah, that's how you know a movie is bad when you watch it a few times. It still does. Right, exactly. Exactly. And I've watched it enough times to be like, I know I understand what's going on. I know I get the story, the plot, blah, blah, blah. Because sometimes people are like, oh, you just didn't understand it. It's like, no, I understand it. I get it. It's just boring. Oh, he's begging now. This kid looks like he could be in like an indie rock band, though. I can't lie. This guy kind of looks like he could be Kurt Cobain's son. Oof. So here's a tip for you guys. If you're looking for a movie, so trying to find out which streaming service has a movie, here's what an easy way of doing it. If you go to Google, Bing do it as well, but Google's a bit easier. But if you go to Google and literally just search the name of the movie, right? On the right-hand side, it will let you know which streaming services have that movie, whether that's Amazon, Netflix, or whoever. And yeah, that's a real easy way of finding out which streaming services has that movie. Another thing you can do, a little bit more complex, but you know, another thing you could do as well, is switch your, if you have a VPN, is switch your region to a different country, like USA, Japan, whatever. Run that same search, and it lets you know which services in those countries have that movie. Which streaming services in those countries have that movie. So good, Jakes, so good. to get in some Fire Stick before Christmas, so it's all good. Awesome. Hopefully over the Christmas, New Year's period, y'all got time to like watch movies, play video games, and have a good old time. Christmas 2015, Santa Slay. 2005, Fate 5, Bad Santa, Black Christmas 2006. Santa Claus, Krampus. Christmas. With Cranks, Jack Frost. Are those your favourites or least favourites, Brax? Age Money, what's that movie app or streaming service you recommended again? Movie app or streaming service I recommended? Huh. Oh, the one I just mentioned. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's just Google. Yeah, it's just Google search. It's just go to Google search, like the regular Google search, and just type in the name of the movie, and just literally just search the movie, and it will show up on the side, on the right-hand side. I mean, if you're on your computer, I don't know. It might look different if you're on your phone, but I know if you're on your computer, it shows up on the right-hand side. My favorite Christmas movie is gonna see. Oh, okay. The original Black Christmas movie. I did see that ages ago. Yo, what up, Reese? Reese M. In the den. Yeah, the remake was. I think I saw that as well. I'm pretty sure. That was, to be honest, I barely remember either of them, but I feel like the remake I remember not being particularly good. I remember the movie called 31. It's an okay movie, but there's a character in it called Doomhead, and I swear he needs his own movie. Set down and an iPad to fix and a 55-inch TV. Oh right, in the store you work. Oh, he's got the original mask. Well, not the original, but you know. He's into role playing. Okay, one was a crowdfunding movie, Jane. I just work from home, mate. Oh, okay. Okay. So I guess if people bring stuff over, cool. You could probably find stuff on YouTube for movie clips. But to be fair, sometimes you can even find whole movies. So, just saying. Not always legal. So, yeah, bear that in mind. Yeah, it deals with customers. Okay, so you're in the back fixing stuff. Now, I think I need to get some more fly catchers because there seems to be a lot of like small flies around lately. So I've got some fly catchers already, but I might need to put some more up because it's getting a bit much now. It's because the plants, they're yeah, the soil and stuff like that. using the other app I told you about, the cinema app. So you slept through getting duct taped all the way up. So yeah, that's clearly getting more of a backstory for Michael Myers, which is an interesting approach because kind of learn more about how he became what he became. That kind of one bad day type thing. Well, more than just one bad day, I'm sure. Oof, oof, yeesh. That is a horrible way to go. I was gonna say plants or something in the kitchen. Cupboards there, eating, waiting. You get loads of little flies. Yeah, no, it's definitely the plants. I keep a few plants here, so it's definitely that. And I do have some fly catchers already up, but maybe it's not enough, so I might put a few more up around. Also, just put some hydrogen peroxide, because if you put hydrogen peroxide on the soil, it kills off like the eggs that they lay inside the soil. And I don't know if they have laid eggs inside the soil. I kind of have to assume that they have done. So I put some hydrogen peroxide on the soil, so hopefully I'll kill off any eggs they've laid. And then, yeah, maybe put some 4 fly catchers up around to get rid of the ones that, or at least catch the ones that seems to be escaping. Vinegar in a cup or bowl that catches flies. You know what? I have heard that flies like vinegar actually, so yeah. Raw. I'm not sure that kid could swing a baseball bat hard enough to knock that guy out that much. Like at most it'd just be a pain in the head. I mean that would probably kill him though. That repeated beating would definitely do it. But I'm not sure his first swing would be strong enough to knock him down like that. Like I think it would just be enough to be like an awkward, hard, you know what I mean? Like when you just get like a really bad pain, but you're not necessarily out. Watch out, called BritBox. Anyone is an alright movie. Doomhead is the star of the show, though. Now with a number of British shows. Yeah, BritBox came around, I think, in the last few years. I haven't ever watched anything on it, but I remember when they were advertising it, they did have some cool stuff, like Spitting Image. Is he looking at his own sister's ass though? That's... I guess he's got a new mask. That's kind of awkward. They got a child feeling up this grown woman. Well, she got her answer. Watching those Rise of the Foot Soldier films, right? I suppose Rise of the Foot Soldier. What's that? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. A few shows I know. The UK, one of them is EastEnders, and the new crime show with two black guys. EastEnders is an old classic. It's still around today. Like, it's still making new episodes today. It's a long-running soap opera in the UK. I used to watch it for a while, but yeah, I kind of tapped out some years ago. Football Factory, the business type films. Oh, okay, right. So he's gonna spare the little girl. Oh, he's got a clown outfit as well. There's a throwback. It's fine, like British gangster. It's 5. Okay. What do they call that? Foot soldier. I guess the most popular British gangster show right now is probably Top Boy. There's a new season coming, I think, next year. And my understanding that's going to be the last season. Yeah, I've been not sure what Top Boy is. Top Boy was cool. I like Top Boy. Who called the police, though? Did Michael call the police himself? So he spared the young sister, the baby sister, and the mother. Yo, this kid messed up. The thing is, though, they wouldn't say the boy's name on the news. There's like a leak, or I'd say it might be different in America. Actually, here's a question. So in the UK, if a child commits a crime, they don't say the child's name on the news. They have like, it's like a protection law thingy. I can't remember what it is. But yeah, they don't say the child's name on the news if the child commits a crime. In America, if a child commits a crime, do they give out the child's name on the news? That's my question for my American friends. Do they actually give out the child's name on the news? Name's Bolger. I mean, Bolger was the kid the baby that got killed. Venables, yeah, I don't believe they gave their name out until after they turned 18, though. I mean, to be honest, maybe I'm misremembering, but I feel like I don't think they gave them those names out after they turned 18. But when they were still young, they never actually put their names in the news. At least that's how I remember it. Anyways, it was a long time ago. Maybe it did, and I forgot. But yeah, Bolger was the the baby, Jamie Bolger. And it wasn't Thompson. Little lad's doing the best. Where the little lad's doing and growing. Oh yeah. When they had the farm. Got themselves in some trouble though. But yeah, that was Benedict Wong, who plays Wong in Marvel movies. In fact, a few people who were in Top Boy ended up in Marvel movies actually. Some of these from over there. London has fallen 28. Hey, man. Rodrigo, no. I forgot his name, damn it. Danny Trejo, that's it. I don't think this guy should be giving that kind of advice, though. So, Michael Myers, that might be a bad idea. Is this Dr. Loomis? The days, 101, 102 dimensions. The invitation. Shaun of the Dead, The Boy. Another Hood. Oh yeah, Another Hood. Yeah. Actually, no, I haven't seen that one yet. But another movie. But yeah, Shaun of the Dead is funny though. That is true. Actually, black is not color. The judge is made an exception because the seriousness of the case. Oh, okay. Here in the US, it's between. They'll give out the kid's age and names at times, while on some occasions show their face. My mister says you remind her of the bloke in Lockstock who has the dog as well as a diamond. I remember Lockstock. Oh, who's the guy that had the dog? Which guy had the... I've seen Lockstock a few times, but it's a while now. The dog that swallowed a diamond. Oh, Snatch. Okay, I haven't seen Snatch then. I haven't seen that. So, okay, so there's a guy who has a dog in Snatch. A dog swallows a diamond. The guy who has that dog, I remind you of Mrs. of him. Alright, cool. I don't mind that. Well, as long as he's a good-looking dude, I don't mind that. He's... He's what Snatch. It's a classic. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get around to that eventually. Guy Ritchie movie with Brad Pitt. Well, the rise of Taj, Agent Cody Banks to Destination London, some other British movies, and a couple of some American Goes to UK. Yeah, Jason Statham. Yeah, I did see Agent Cody Banks. The first one had Hilary Duff in it. That's kind of a genre in and itself, though. American Goes to London. Like, there's so many movies that have like a sequel or a third movie where, you know, they go to Europe, somewhere in Europe. It's either Europe or Africa. Like that seems to be a thing. Like there's a sequel. There's always a sequel, like the second or third, fourth, or whatever movie. They either go to Europe or they go to Africa. It's like a thing. It is a thing. Especially, I think, like 70s, 80s. Hannah Spirits. I don't believe I know Hannah Spirits. I'm pretty sure I've seen it. Oh, maybe I didn't see it. I don't know. It would have been a while ago if I did. Yo, Mr. Man. I like when Debbie goes to Dallas. Mr. Man, the man. Debbie goes to Dallas. What does Debbie do in Dallas? Or Asia? Yes. There's a few of those as well. But it's the thing, is that the first like 1 or 2 movies are in America. Then the second or third, maybe the fourth movies, like they go to a different continent. Should not have turned your back on him. Man, you love Snatch. I wish I hadn't yet seen that movie. Wait, you love Snatch and you wish you hadn't yet seen it? Interesting. Interesting. She does a lot of things. Things? Okay. Speaking of doing things, imagine you get an email one day, right? All legit, you know, no trickery, no scam, no nothing like that. It's a legit email from a legit company, legit offer, right? You get an email one day saying, you know, they're inviting you to be part of a 1,000-man gangbang, right? Where one at a time, 1,000 men are going to take their turn on this one lady. So 1,000 men, one after the other, are going to have a go on this lady, right? And you'll be invited, legit, like it's a legit offer, not a scam, nothing like that. It's a legit offer. You've been invited to be a part of this 1,000-man gangbang. And in the email, they tell you that you're going to be number 856. So you're not the loss. You're not 999. You're not that far back. You're not that far back. You're 856. So there's 855 people before you, and not only that, you have to be there from the beginning. Like you can't just turn up late because they're gonna keep it moving, right? So you gotta be there when they start and be ready to go when it's your turn. So 856 people go before you, then you're up. And then 144 people come after you. Go after you. Yeah, I think that's a hard no for me, I think, as well. That's like, yeah. I'm not even sure if I'd want to be number 1 either, to be honest with you, but definitely not. Definitely not no 800. That's like, But yeah, nah. Yeah, I saw one of those like years ago. One of those gangbangs years ago. It was like, I can't remember what the number was, like 600 and something, I think, at the time. Which I think at the time was supposed to be a record. But yeah, like one woman, 600 whatever dudes. Oh, okay, Mark McDowell. Yeah, I recognize the dude now. And it was kind of like, bruh. Like when you see like dude number like 200 or whatever, and it's waiting for his turn. Like, how's this appealing to anybody? I don't know. I'm not one to judge, but boy. A mess for real, man. Especially if they're all like ejaculating inside her as well. Like, you know, like some point she's gonna be so filled with cum, she's gonna be spilling out of her. You're gonna have cum just dripping all out of all her holes, just like be dribbling out of her nose, dribbling out of her ears. This reminds me of 6 Lives of the Potato Men. The Potato Men? Johnny Vegas. Oh, is that the comedian? How much would it take to do that? 5,000? Oof. Nah, I think I need a bigger number than that. I think I need a much bigger number than 5,000. Might need to add a good few more zeros on the end of that. Thing is that they can find someone who would do it though. Like, if I'm trying to ask for like, I don't know, if I'm trying to ask for like £5 million for it, they can find people who would do that for free. Like, there's guys out there who would do it for free. Matter of fact, there's guys out there who would pay them to be number 999. Right, so rounds with a joke actually. And take us as a joke. So there's this guy who runs a zoo, and in the zoo he has this really rare gorilla, like a super rare gorilla. It's a female gorilla. Oh, Malcolm Myers is breaking out. And one day he notices that this really rare... Oh, look at that. This really rare gorilla was like in heat. You know, needed something. You know, needed a little something, right? Oof, look at that, man. But, you know, it's a really rare gorilla, so it's like there's no other gorillas to do it. So this guy who runs a zoo, you know, he goes up to the janitor. And he says to the janitor, hey, would you put on a gorilla outfit and have sex with this female gorilla, this rare female gorilla, for £500? And the guy says, sure. but on 2 conditions. First condition, you don't tell anybody about this. No one at all. Zookeeper's like, alright, seems reasonable. So what's the second condition? He says, I'm gonna need about a week to come up with $500. 500 pounds. I'm gonna need about a week to come up. I just messed up with the joke, my bad. But yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna need about a week to come up with £500. Yeah, I heard that joke on it was on a YouTube channel that I don't think exists anymore. Or at least I don't think I've seen them for a long time anyway, but yeah. It was like Eli's Dirty Jokes was the channel. But yeah, I don't think they're around no more. $9.19 in 12 hours equates to at least 10 drive. By jizzes. Squirt. In 12 hours. I think the world record for women sleeping with several blokes in 24 hours is 919. Yo! $919 dudes in a 24-hour period. Boy. Her lips must be sore. Oh, wait. He's not going to kill Danny Trejo, is he? Danny Trejo looked after him. How did Michael Myers get so strong in that mental hospital, though? Like, he's just working out and eating beef, though. Yeah, he killed Danny Trejo. Well, not yet, but he's about to, by the looks of it. So this guy must be doing the most amount of push-ups in that mental hospital. Just like push-ups and sit-ups. Squats and everything, then. Just 17 years, just like working out. And eating vegetables and beef. There was a case with a kid who had to be on the stand. His face was shown. I think they do show the faces over here, actually. I think. Or, I don't know, maybe. I don't really watch the news too much these days. Maybe they don't show the faces over here. Just a naturally big, tall nigga. Well, that could be it. Michael Myers ain't never missed a meal. They show drawings, but I think they started allowing some cameras. I don't know what the rules are for young people, though. That could be it. Maybe I saw some drawings. This guy's called Grizzly. Okay. Alright. This guy's called Grizzly. Feels familiar, though. Looks like Black Wolverine. But bigger. Right. Been doing all those push-ups, never cleaned his feet. He uses the same cast in a lot of his films. He has done a fair few zombie films. Grizzly. Oh, okay. So Grizzly's a kind of a returning character in the Rob Zombie verse. Yeah, you don't want to fight somebody while you still got poop coming out your anus, though. Like, that's probably not a good idea. Whose wife? She's in every film. His wife's Grizzly. Raw. How you gonna manhandle this guy like that, though? This ain't no small dude. And he's just manhandling him like he's a little child or something. Shouldn't have opened the door, though, just saying. Oh, he's got some new clothes. Only has to kill a grizzly for it. There we go, Mr. Sandman. Haddonfield, Illinois, October 31st. Lori, huh? All right. Laurie strode along. That's actually true, by the way, about the Wolfman. There's a guy, I don't know if he's in Mexico, but there is a guy that his face is covered in hair and they call him the Wolfman. That is true. Whether he's Mexican and his name's Danny, I'm not sure about, but there, I remember seeing that on TV. Was it on TV? It was on some show anyway, somewhere. But I remember seeing it. There was a guy whose whole face is covered in hair and they call him the Wolfman. Why would that mask be under the floorboards? Like, who put the mask under the floorboard? Somebody had to put it there, right? That doesn't accidentally fall under the floorboard. Somebody put that mask under the floorboard. Who would do that? Like, if you're in the house, wouldn't you just throw that stuff away? So they adopted this Laurie Strode girl, and they live near the house that she grew up in. Well, Els originally lived. Like, why would they keep her in the same town that it happened in? You know what I mean? Like, why not? They adopted a given new name. Why not take it to a whole new part of the world? He obviously put it there before it was taken away. Wasn't he? He was wearing a mask when he killed the older sister. I have to follow that myself. Yeah, he was wearing a mask when he killed the older sister, right? And then after that, wasn't he sitting outside with the mask on when his mother came and took the baby off him? Wasn't he wearing a mask then, right? Or I don't know, maybe I'm misremembering. But yeah, they should have taken it to like a whole new world, a whole new part of the world, like other side, like takes Australia or something. That never makes sense. They always stay in Haddonfield. You know, it's like living on Elm Street after. Right, it's like move. You know what I mean? Move. Like a whole world out there. Yeah, he was, but he wasn't. He was sat outside. I think he was wearing one of the paper ones. Okay, I might be misremembering then. So he put the Michael Myers mask under the floorboards and put the paper mask back on. And then went and sat outside. Hey, isn't that Udo Kier? Shirt tuckers. I thought it was Udo Kier. Jamie Lloyd is now Annie Brackett. Jamie Lloyd. Jamie Lloyd was the girl in Halloween 4, right? The little girl in Halloween 4. And wasn't her real name like... Ah, I've forgotten. Yeah, she's playing Annie in this movie. Which one's Annie? Annie's the That wasn't an older sister, was she? Because I think Jamie Lloyd would be like 30-something by the time this movie was coming out. A friend with a dark hair. Okay, is that... Wait, let's see. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. The one on the left side of the screen. Went from playing Laurie Strode's abandoned daughter to Laurie Strode's best friend, or one of her best friends. Danielle Harris, that's it. Yeah, yeah. Cool. Appreciate that. But yeah, I mean, this is 2007, right? So wouldn't Danielle Harris be like... Let's see. Actually, no, maybe she'd be in her 20s. I don't know, when was Danielle Harris born? She's probably... I feel like she's probably too old to be playing a high school character. You know, Chucky playing Sheriff Brackett. Oh, her dad. Oh, you know what? Brad Dourif. Oh, look at that. That is nasty. He's one of these actors that he's in so many movies. And it's like, unless you know what to look for, who to look for, like you almost certainly wouldn't recognize him. Like, he's going to have like a thick mustache in one movie, or he's wearing a hat that covers his face in another movie, or he's just his voice in this movie, or... I think he just had sunshades and a big handlebar mustache in that car, didn't he? Alright, so Danielle Harris was born 1977. So she'd have been like 30 when this movie was coming out. Or let's say late 20s when it was being made. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if that's too old. It's Hollywood after all. Or movies. Cough. You came quick like FedEx. Raw. It's kind of convenient, though, that Grizzly's shoes fit Michael Myers. Like, the first person he kills, they had the same foot size. Like, that's pretty convenient, I reckon. I mean, what are the odds on that, right? You know, you break up a mental institution, and the first person you kill when you get out has the same shoe size as you. Be right back. Aight. BRB. Comments about UK movies and stuff. Me too, the Brits, yeah. Yo, I'm a small nigga. Rich on me. But still, you pack a big punch, mate. Do you pack a big punch, though? You'd have to watch one of those punch machines where they measure how hard you punch. You have to try one of those. I mean, I'm sure they have those in America too, but you know, you have to try one of those. If you get over, I think it's like 800. That knife did not go all the way through. They're gonna... Nah. He is not... Nah, he's not hanging by that knife. It did not go all the way through. That was like maybe inch deep max. That did not go all the way through for him to be impaled on a knife, on that kitchen knife. Come on, man. Oh, they did something like this in the first movie, didn't they? Yeah, exactly like the first movie. Say anything you like. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, couldn't he wait till she got dressed first? Like, let's talk about guns, Brax. This is your forte. Sam is back. Back again. They mean it by both personality and strength. You know what? I think over here, if somebody said you pack a big punch, yeah, I feel like they're most likely we'll be talking about physical strength. I'm not sure if anybody uses that in a way to describe personality. Maybe, but I don't think I've heard anybody use that as a way to describe personality. I mean, you might hear somebody say you got a big personality, but to be honest, that's not a compliment. If anybody ever, listen, let me give you a little tip. If you come to Britain, yeah, what up, Frozen Gamer? If you come to England and anybody describes you as having a big personality, just know it's not a compliment. Like, it sounds like a compliment. It's not a compliment. You have to understand, sarcasm is very much second second language in these parts of the world. So certain phrases like that. Nah. Nothing more annoying than needing to wait and watching a movie. Toilet calls. No, you should do. You should get a bucket and keep it next to you. So, like, when you want to go toilet, you don't have to go toilet. You could just, like, pee in a bucket. While you could watch the movie and pee in a bucket. That's good advice there. Yo, what up, Anthony Lopez? Oh, that did not look nice. How's you? How's your day going? How's your day been? Appreciate you joining this live stream. We're watching Halloween. Rob Zombie has Halloween from 2007. We are... Where are we actually? We're about an hour and 8 minutes into the movie. I appreciate coming through, Anthony Lopez. What up? Posted a video of a guy, black man on a punch machine. Broke the glass, yeah, unintentionally unlocks that strength. Okay. Hit it real hard, huh? I ain't that lazy, not yet. Could be holding it for as long as possible. Oh, wait, that's Danielle Harris again. So she's about like late 20s, early 30s right now. And she's playing a high school. It's not uncommon. It does happen. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Big fan of Halloween movies. Oh, nice. What's your favorite Halloween movies, Anthony? I'm just saying, though, like, that's a good idea. So keep a bucket nearby. And because you could probably pee in a bucket, like, at least, like, 5-6 times before you have to empty it. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to fill the bucket on one pee session. Like, so you can probably get, like, at least, like, 5, maybe even 6, depending on the size of the bucket. Like, I think an average size bucket, you could probably at least get 5-6 pee sessions in there. At least. I mean, you don't want to go to the rim, of course, but that's, you know, maybe about halfway full you want to get to. Right? And then you can just, like, tip it in the toilet. And that saves water from flushing. See? Good advice, that. That's good advice. Help you save on a water bill, innit? Over here it means a big personality and sarcasm is my first language. You feel me? You be alright then. If you're fluent in sarcasm, you be alright over here, Brax. Rent your Michael Myers, then Halloween ends. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I mean, Revenge of Michael Myers was alright, but I've not seen Halloween Ends yet. But there's a person here who would, I think, strongly disagree that Halloween Ends is one of the better Halloween movies. So that interesting you picked that, but hey, I ain't seen it, so. Maybe you can fancy, you know, have to feel bad about it. Well, that's true. That's true. That's like the one benefit of getting older people to play a high schoolers. You don't have to feel too bad if you get a semi. Yo, is little Jacob still here? I got that word from Jakes. Hit Southpaw that. Boom. Can't lie, it's just kind of cute though still. They need to make another Freddy Krueger movie where he actually dies. How many Freddy Krueger movies are there? That's like a million. That's probably as many Freddy Krueger movies as there are Michael Myers movies at this point. I think after we get through the Halloween movies, we're gonna have to start on the Freddy and Jason movies. And go through that whole series of Freddy and Jason movies. Because there's only I think 3 Halloween movies to go after this. I think there's 3 after this. So yeah, we're almost at the end of the Halloween movie series. So yeah, I think after this, yeah, sometime in the next year, God willing, we'll start on the Freddy and Jason movies and go through those. While watching other stuff as well, of course. Man. Brad Dourif, man. He looks so different in these movies. Every time I see him, he looks so different. Such a plot movie. And build up for the climax movie. He's another one who needs to die. I mean, that gave me a whole new appreciation for Resurrection. Yeah, we have Rob Zombie Halloween 2, then the trilogy. Okay, so it's 4 after this then. Okay, cool, cool. What's he gonna do? I mean, Brad Dourif been overthinking shit about serial killers, though. Just saying. I don't think they can hear you, Sheriff. Boogeyman. Who do you think will win between Michael Myers, the Boogeyman, and these kids? Between Michael Myers, the Boogeyman, Michael Myers being the Boogeyman, and John Wick, the one you send to get rid of the Boogeyman. That's my question. Who wins between Michael Myers and John Wick? You already are the straight period over there, especially in my case, because folks would be all curious and interested in stuff. They don't make Michael Todd because it's scarier, unlike some of the other horror characters. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I mean, there's definitely a mystery when you have characters that don't say much, if anything at all. You know, the less you make somebody, the less you make somebody talk, you know, the more you could, well, let your imagination kind of go, really. You know, it never ends well for them now, does it? John Wick would take the dub. Okay. We got one. Oh, we got 2 for John Wick. 2 for John Wick. Okay. So John Wick versus Michael Myers. We got 2 for John Wick so far. Over here, there, anywhere. I fit in where I get it. Get in, dog. Nice. Yeah, man. Go wherever you please. Wait a minute. That's Daniel Harris, isn't it? He's just more badass, if you know what I mean. No, John Wick is something else, though. Like, I'm not sure John Wick can be killed. I mean, Michael Myers ain't no slouch. Let's be clear on that. Michael Myers is no slouch, clearly. And I feel like if Michael Myers gets a hold of John Wick, Michael Myers wins. If he gets a hold of him, Michael Myers wins. I think he's definitely way stronger and just way more, like, vicious and brutal, that kind of thing, right? But Wick, you know, he's not going to be an easy person to get a hold of, right? You know, he's quick, he's agile. He could fight from a distance with weapons. So, yeah, that could be an interesting fight. That could be an interesting battle. Oh, those kids could be traumatized. Sneaking a little bit. A little bit, then Laurie Strode. Oh, he got her where he wants her, don't he? But can he capitalize? Oh, Wick has to jog little and take aim from distance. You know what? Michael Myers doesn't seem to run, so yeah, I think just keep moving, really, isn't it? Keep moving. Use that distance to your advantage. "10 minutes is too long." Oh, is he gonna get her? I mean, I know he's not because it's, you know, happy endings or whatever. Don't root for me if you've seen this movie. Don't tell me the ending. I'm just thinking out loud. But speaking of jogging a little, Laurie Strode's been able to keep ahead of him with like a bad leg. So yeah, Michael Myers does not move that fast. Low Strode outrunning with a bad leg. Quick question. Have you seen Mr. Nightmares tell scary stories? I don't believe I have. What is that, a TV show? Well, Michael lacks in speed. He makes up his strategy. Okay. Okay. But can he strategize enough to beat John Wick? John Wick, the former assassin for the... Was it a High Chief? I can't remember what they call him again. The High Table. The Continental. Okay. I don't believe I've seen that particular channel. Mr. Nightmares Tell Scary Stories. Does he have like a torch he shows on his face? Ooh. Oh, that's not true now, is it? So, we've had 2 people say John Wick, 1 person say Michael Myers. It's 2-1 so far to John Wick. Any more for Michael Myers to even it out? Oh, that's another good point as well, actually. Michael Myers is pretty much bulletproof. I mean, you could shoot him and you might knock him down. But, yeah, he's pretty much bulletproof. So that could, that might not work in John Wick's favor. He's going to need some real powerful weapons. Just to knock him down. That was one thing I liked about Halloween 4. He took out the power, killed the police force, then went for Jamie. Yeah, I'm thinking... Wait a minute. Oh yeah, Jamie, the little girl. Yeah. I was thinking of Jamie Lee Curtis. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, I think it was it Resurrection? No, it was Halloween H2O, where he put somebody else in a Jason in a Michael Myers mask, and made everybody think that was Michael Myers. That's head got chopped off, and it turns out it wasn't. So yeah, you can strategize. They didn't kill a Fanny though. Love when parts of the movie where there is like a jump scare. It's so funny when people get scared of that, even me. You know, it's hard, I think, for a lot of movies to do jump scares. At least for me anyway, I think it's hard. But maybe it's because I've seen so many of these types of movies over the years that you could kind of sense when it's coming. You know, I feel like, I can't even remember the last time I really got surprised by a jump scare. Like, I mean, it has. I'm not saying it's never happened, but I feel like the last time it's happened is probably a good long time ago. I'm not even sure if I remember which movie it was. Linda's gone. Man's gonna outsmart the yokels from Haddonfield. Wick takes on the best of the best from around the world. He got access to major weaponry too. This is true. He does. Guns. Lots of guns. And let's not forget that Wick is pretty much Neo. So, you know, just saying, the chosen one. Yeah, Scream do jump scare as well, even if you do see them coming. Yeah, Scream is pretty cool. 6th movie coming soon, March, I think. Sixth movie, but no Sidney Prescott. So wait, he did all that just to give her a note? Bruh. Oh, a picture, rather. Man, he could have just, like, sent a letter in the post or something. They ain't gonna show his face. I hope they don't anyway. It'd be a bit odd if they do, but I'm gonna bring that up, but yes, that as well. And of course, he might have to pull in, get help from the Bowery King. Of course, has a bulletproof vest, so he might get one or two. Ooh. Might get 1 or 2 stabs on him, then beat him to a pulp. Yeah, the bulletproof vest would help with that, especially if at close range. I mean, Wick can still get hurt though, even with the bulletproof lining on, with the bulletproof suit on, because it's a thin protection, so you can still get hurt, and he has been hurt. Like, you see, like, he kind of falls over, cuts, so Wick can still get hurt. Sarah Michael, yeah, whatever, kids. She don't recognize him though. I mean, why would she? She was a baby. He could have sent her a letter though, just saying, "Hey, you probably don't know me, but this is us when we were kids before they took you away." Might have been better. Now he has to kill her. Yep, right then. Brax, what are you doing, mate? Me? These nuts. You should be a comedian, bruv. Yeah, the thing is, though, if somebody said that, it might not be a compliment. I'm just saying, Brax, if somebody said that to you, it might not be a compliment. I mean, depending on the setting. But if they literally said, ha, you should be a comedian. Aha, you should be a comedian, bruv. Like, if they said it like that, it might not be a compliment. I'm just saying, just just a heads up. I don't know. I think screams family loyalty, like killing everyone you care about. Oh, that's it's a sweet thing, isn't it? I mean, it's trying to send her to where everyone else is. Though to be fair, he didn't kill his mum. She did it herself. That's 2 shots in the back. Plus he got shot earlier as well. And he's still moving. 3 took him down. 3 shots knocked him down. So if John Wick can get 3 shots on Michael Myers, maybe even 4 shots, it won't kill him, but it could at least knock him down. But he's be 3 good shots though. Can't be no weak ass pellet gun and that like that. Because that 357 Magnum he had, so that's a powerful gun. I mean, it sounds powerful. I don't know nothing about guns. Brax, resident gun expert Brax Bivy, is a 357 Magnum a powerful handgun? Predator versus Michael. Ooh. I think Predator actually, but then again, I don't know. No, I'm gonna say Michael. Nah, definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna say Michael. Predator got taken out by like a 16-year-old girl. Like, he's not beating Michael. Predator got taken out by a little girl who was considered one of the weakest hunters in her tribe. So nah, I don't think he's beating Michael. My case, dog, it's a compliment. Okay, man's got that confidence, huh? All right. Gotta bring that over here, Brax. Man's got Pete Pint. Is that one of the Halloween movies I haven't seen when he got beat by an old woman? I don't like the original Predator, the ones that are strong and built. Well, the Arnold Schwarzenegger Predator. I think that Predator might... Oh, look at this though. Ooh, that's got to be painful. I think the Arnold Schwarzenegger Predator, yeah, that might have a bit more of a fighting chance, but I feel like, yeah, because he beat the whole... But to be fair, he didn't beat them all at once, though. He did take out the other guy. No, wait. It was a first army that he took out, I think, all at once. Well, potentially. We don't really see that. Jim Hopper and his crew. But no, Schwarzenegger beat him by covering himself in mud. So, I don't know. I think it'd be a tough fight. I don't know. I think I'm still sticking with Michael, though. I think that's one. It'd be a tough fight, especially the Arnold Schwarzenegger Predator. That'd be a tough fight, but I don't know. I think Michael takes it in the end. Unless, of course, Predator can keep at a distance and use like the laser aiming and that kind of stuff, take his head off, then maybe Predator gets it. But if it comes to like a fight, yeah, I think Michaels has that one. I think Myers has it. Myers could be Leatherface, I suppose. I don't remember much about Leatherface, but I think he just had a chainsaw, didn't he? Like, I don't think he had any like special strength or nothing like that, did he? Just had a chainsaw and like dead people's skin on his face. Can't believe that. I think Predator could be Wick. Predator versus Wick. Okay, so now we've got two weapons experts. Different types of weapons, though, to be fair. But still weapons experts nonetheless. Both... Well, Predator, I guess, is physically stronger. Wick is probably faster and more agile. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Between Predator and Wick, that could be a real close one. I think Wick might. I don't know. I think I'm leaning towards Wick though. So I feel like I'm leaning a little bit more towards Wick. But then again, Predator could go invisible, isn't it? And that could throw him off guard. He beats Myers pretty easy. Predator beats Myers. Hey man, gotta go. Nice meeting you. Have a good day. Yo, appreciate coming through, Anthony Lopez. We do live streams quite regular, but I would say that this is probably going to be the last live stream of the year. So hopefully in the new year, well, I mean, if I do another live stream this year, then maybe you could join that. But I'm not going to promise I'm going to do another live stream this year just because of everything coming up. But yeah, so this is probably going to be the last live stream of the year. And if it is, then yeah, hopefully in the new year, you could come through to more movie nights and game streams and other stuff that I do on the channel and things like that. But yeah, appreciate coming through, Anthony Lopez. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. And yeah, you take care of yourself, homie. Oh, come on, Mark Myers, you could do better than this. It's inefficient right now. Because I said it. Shit, people be asking me, and I would want my view about all kinds of topics: the guns, music, dance style, hair, slang, economy, and the racism. Nah, for sure. I mean, you'd probably get a few questions about various things on American culture. So what's it really like over there? That sort of thing. Yeah, definitely a curiosity, I think. Yo, Michael Myers, man, you can do better than this. You're just being a bitch right now. Come on. Ugh. That's the thing, like, some of these characters always turn into a bitch when it comes to killing the final person. Like, dude, man took out, like, Grizzly, took out Danny Trejo, took out Bear Man in this movie, and killed everybody with the efficiency, with the brutality and the quickness. Comes to one little 17-year-old girl and he struggles. Like, bruh, come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, did he finally get it then? Did he? He didn't. He didn't get her. Go on, headshot. Right in the face. There you go, there you go. Close range. Oh, there's no bullets. Flip it out. Yo, she did it. I think she did it. Bullet in the face. And there we go. There we go. That was Halloween by Rob Zombie. Okay. Yeah, this just goes through some end credit scenes by the looks of it. Racism after they ask which part of the US I'm from and tell them there's areas I gotta know to stay out of the sundown towns and then I'm pro 2A, pro NRA. True, which you was asking about again. Oh, it was a 357 Magnum. I was asking if that's a powerful handgun because it sounds like it's a powerful handgun. But since you know about this stuff, I figured I'd ask. We got Halloween 2. My zombie. Exactly. We still got one more Rob Zombie Halloween to go. So yeah. Don't tell what happens. I'm just gonna throw this idea out there. There we go, Brad Dourif. I'm just gonna throw this idea out there. Like they bring back Michael Myers by like retconning this whole scene where she didn't actually shoot him in the face. You know, it just kind of like grazed. It was Udokia, by the way. Yeah, I see the name now. Just kind of grazed, you know, or something just or missed completely. I mean, to be fair, they don't actually show him afterwards whether he got shot or not. So it may not even be a retcon. It just looked from where the gun was aiming and where he was. It looked like it went in the face, but it would have went that the bullet would have went in his face, but they didn't actually show that. So maybe she just missed. But yeah, don't tell me just say it. Don't tell me just say it. Oh, you don't remember? Or even better. We'll have to get to that at some point. Halloween 2. But yeah, that was Halloween by Rob Zombie from 2007. And yeah, that was pretty cool. So here's what I liked about it. I liked that, yeah, they tried something different. That's always, not always, but you know, it's usually a cool thing when you're doing a remake, that you don't just stick to the original story and do the exact same things that it did, you know. But I did like that they also, you know, made references to the original story and definitely some callbacks and even some direct quotes as well. So that's pretty cool from, you know, a viewer's perspective to just kind of make those connections. The idea though, going more into Michael Myers' own backstory was kind of interesting, but then it doesn't really play out in a later part of the movie. So part of me is kind of like, did you really need to? You know what I mean? Like it doesn't really play into what he does later. I mean, of course it does in terms of that's why he is the way he is, sure. But, you know, it doesn't, I mean, it just seems like, oh yeah, given this backstory, this is why he is what he is, cool, and now what? You know what I mean? It just kind of doesn't really do much with it. But, you know, it's not bad. You know, showing his face, giving him a voice, it's not bad. But yeah, definitely likes that they didn't show his face later on when he was all grown up. Didn't talk, didn't show his face. Even when he took his masks off, they didn't show his face. So I like that, just from a keep the monster mysterious type thing. They kind of do the same thing with the first movie, where it's not clear whether Michael Myers is human or supernatural. I mean, because he's not wearing anything bulletproof, but he definitely takes way more shots than a regular person would take. Same with the first one as well. They don't really give that any kind of explanation until something like Halloween 5 or something like that, I think, where they start talking about the whole devil worshipping, candlelight chanting people that were passing his soul from one killer to another, you know, some crap like that. But yeah, in this one, it's just like he's a regular dude, a regular kid. He's getting bullied. He has a shitty home life. He collects dead animals, or kills animals, and then becomes a serial killer. All right, cool, cool. But overall, yeah, I'll say more positives than negatives. I think I liked it more. Overall, I liked what they did with it. So yeah, that gets the thumbs up. Halloween, Rob Zombie's Halloween, 2007. It's alright. It's alright. That's what I'm gonna go with. It's alright. Okay, that's a classic revolver and it has some force. Okay, so 357 Magnum that does is a powerful handgun. Okay, I thought so. I thought so. Biggest thing, I wish we would have had more Myers and Loomis in the hospital. Okay, yeah. Also, they didn't have Myers in the beginning. Like, the first Doctor was somebody else, wasn't it? And then it becomes Loomis, like, later on. Which, I mean, that's fine, I guess. But, yeah, I feel like it probably could have served a bit better had Loomis been there from the beginning. Because visually, it would make more sense when he's talking about, you know, being his best friend or whatever. And it's like, nah, that's like 2 different people, dude. Or was it 2 different people? I swear it was 2 different people. It was not this. Am I misremembering or something? But the first Doctor was not Loomis, was it? Or was it? And just a different actor, maybe. I'm pretty sure the first Doctor was not Loomis. But yeah, maybe I just misremembered. But I'm pretty sure it's a different actor at least, though. It was like Malcolm McDowell was Loomis, and then it was. That was him, just different. Okay. My bad. Yeah, he looked wildly different though. But then, to be fair, 17 years later, I guess you would. You would look a little bit different. That many years later, to be fair. Except Danny Trejo looks exactly the same. So there is that. Everybody looks different 17 years later, except Danny Trejo looked exactly the same. Didn't age a little bit in those 17 years. Danny Trejo be looking after himself, you know, until he gets killed by the guy he was looking after. It be like that sometimes. It be like that. When I first saw this, I hated it, but on second watch, a while later, I liked it more. Yeah, it was. But yeah, it's alright. It's alright. So Halloween 2, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 from 2009, so a couple of years after this one. I won't give a date just yet, because like I say, we've got Christmas, New Year's coming up, but this is possibly, maybe even probably going to be the last live stream of the year. So we'll kind of see how that goes before I says too much. Well, so we've got this Halloween 2 and 3 other Halloween movies to go, and then yeah, we'll see what we do after that in terms of movies. But I'm thinking maybe the Jason and the Freddy movies. But let me switch over to this screen. That's the wrong button, my bad. This screen. And chat for a little bit. A lot of Halloween fans hate the Rob Zombie versions. Hate? I mean, I think I'll be reluctant to call them their masterpieces or anything like that. But hate? That seems like a strong negative emotion for it. I mean, do you know why they hate them though, or maybe there's something about it that I just didn't get? Because hate feels like that. I feel like that's strong. That's a strong emotion for a movie, and a movie's not bad, right? It's not like they weren't making any effort at all, you know. I'm not saying everybody must like it, whatever. Of course, you can like what you like, don't like what you don't like, but hate? I don't know, man. That's like a. But then again, internet fans can be weird people, so there is that. Let me see. I'm going to search why Halloween fans hate Rob Zombie's Halloween. I'm going to search that, see what comes up. Though there are many commonly cited reasons why fans of the Halloween franchise consider Zombie's take to be less desirable, one of the most popular reasons is its take on Michael Myers. The impression I got, they don't like Rob Zombie's style of filmmaking, and you went too far from the original. I mean, yeah, but I mean, they want him to redo the exact same movie, though, like, you know. Yeah, I mean, I feel like when it comes to remaking a movie, like, I get that, okay, you're a fan of the original movie, I get it, but do you really want them to just redo the exact same thing? I mean, do people really want that? Because to me, I feel like, what would be the point? Like, literally, what would be the point of just doing exactly what's already been done before? Like, why bother remake it? If you're going to remake something, of course you're going to have your own take on it. That's kind of the whole reason you remake it. Because you see someone's idea, it inspires you to have your own ideas surrounding it. And so when you're writing it, yeah, you're using that as the basis, but ultimately you're putting your own spin on it, your own creativity in there, your own kind of thoughts. To do the exact same thing. Nah, that's lame. That would be lame. So I don't know if you ever see the Karate Kid remake. You know, it's a decent enough film, but it's like, it's literally the exact same as the original. Like, the exact same story, the exact same plot, the exact same characters, well, near enough to anyway. The dialogue's a little bit different, and the setting's a little bit different, but other than that, it's pretty much the exact same movie, and it's kind of like, okay, there's some cool martial arts in there or whatever, but what's the point of that? Like, why bother redo a movie if all you could do is just copy the original and do exactly what they did? It's like, don't waste your money, man. Just re-release the original movie if you're gonna do that. Got a thumbs up from Brax. Noise. Rod's best work is House of a Thousand Corpses and Devil's Rejects. Might have to put those on a list of movies to watch at some point then. Check those ones out. Maybe add that now, actually, because I might forget later. Just gonna open my list of movies to watch on movie night. And add those. Lickety Split, Devil's Rejects, and House of a Thousand Corpses. Alright. Alright, they'd be added. They'd be added. Cool. So according to this article on ScreenRant.com, one of the reasons why Halloween fans hated the Rob Zombie version is because of his take on Michael Myers, or one of the most popular reasons is because of his take on Michael Myers. Goes on to say that in Carpenter's original vision, the shape was precisely that. He was the boogeyman, or to quote the iconic line from Dr. Loomis, "Death has come to your little town." In Rob Zombie's remake, Michael Myers got a backstory, which was previously vague. Zombie explored the Myers family, pitting young Michael Farch against an alcoholic stepfather, a bratty teen sister, and a mother who is loving, but her career as a stripper gets him bullied at school. Michael is also older when he commits his first murder, 10 instead of 6, though the film explores that he's been practicing with animals for some time. Though he violently dispatches his stepfather, his sister Judith, her boyfriend, and murdered a playground bully prior, he shows tenderness towards his baby sister and mother. To many, this take might have been acceptable if not for Michael's transition into adulthood. Here, he has become a behemoth during his time at Smith's Grove Sanitarium, crafting a variety of airy papier-mâché masks and posting them all around his room. Michael Tyler Main wears a mask at all times and doesn't speak to anyone. Dr. Loomis, who has become a successfully published author based on his work with Michael, comes to the conclusion that he has completely disassociated following his mother's suicide. Eventually, Michael escapes, and the story continues very much in the same vein as the original movie, but with excessive violence, and feels more like Jason Voorhees than Myers. That's a little bit. I'm not going to read the whole article, but that's a little bit of the why some people don't like it. And I mean, there's some fair criticism in there, I think, to be fair. You know, it opens up some themes, but doesn't really, like I said, it doesn't really do much with them. But I don't know if that's strong, if that's enough to hate a movie, though. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's enough to hate. So like I say, maybe you didn't like it. Maybe you kind of felt like they could have done a little more in certain areas, but hate, I don't know, man. It's too strong a word. It's too strong a feeling. But then again, like I say, internet fans are weird. When I first heard Zombie was doing Halloween, I thought he was a good choice. He is clearly a fan. Then I watched it and strongly disliked it, but over time I appreciated it more. Watch House of 1,000 Corpses First Devil's Rejects is the sea. Oh, okay, gotcha. Cool. Alright. Let me put that note real quick. Part 1. Part 2. Cool. But yeah. I mean, what could have been interesting had they maybe stayed more with Michael Myers, like maybe going from innocent schoolboy to psycho murder and seeing that journey. That could have been interesting. But yeah, I mean, like I said, overall, what they went with, how they did it, it wasn't terrible. It was fine. It was alright. You know. Also, but yeah, people are just haters. People be mad. People be dumb. People be stupid. Actually, let me say it. Let me not say that. Let me be good. Let me be good for now. But I think just in general though, like the idea of hating something is, I mean, I don't want to say foreign to me, because I guess there's things that, of course, I have strong feelings towards as well. But when it comes to things like movies, music, video games, you know, things like that, right? When people talk about hating something, I mean, I guess some people kind of say it in a way of just being, you know, kind of colloquial. They're not being super serious. They're just saying they don't like something when they say they hate it, but they're not really, you know what I mean? I get it, right? Some people just use it in that kind of way. But you definitely do get the people who, when they say they hate a movie or hate a show or hate a game or hate a song or whatever, an artist, they actually mean like deep hatred. Like they actually have strong, hateful feelings towards this piece of creative entertainment. And at that point, I'm just like, bruh, come on, man. Come on, man. I mean, like I say, it's like you don't have to like everything. Of course, that's fine. It's what it is. But how have you got time to hate a movie? You know what I mean? Like, what is missing in your life where you actually have time to hate a movie? Like, it's a movie. You didn't like it. What's something else? You know what I mean? What's something you do like? I mean, to be fair, I don't always take my own advice. Like, I watch bloody Citizen Kane like 4 or 5 times. So, but you know what I mean? Like, in general, especially if you really didn't like it, what's something else? But people got time to hate something? Bro, that's long. It's Halloween 2 gets way more hate, and there is definitely things about it out there I like, but like I said, enjoy it. My #1 favorite horror character in one of the movies. They changed up the year of it. It started, it was in 1963 to 1969. Which character is that, Brax? But yeah, I mean, movies are just, I mean, they're fun, right? They could be fun, they could be informative, they could be entertaining, they could be interesting, they could be scary, they could be funny, they could be like a million different things, right? And sometimes you're going to enjoy what you see, sometimes you're not going to enjoy what you see. You know, sometimes it's going to mean something to you, sometimes it's not going to mean something to you. You know, you got to, it's just kind of how it goes with these things. They are subjective, and we are going to have different responses to them. But if you watch a movie or whatever and you felt like it was more bad than good, that's okay. That's fine. But yeah, time to move on then. Myers, okay, Myers. Okay. I mean, to be fair, I think with Michael Myers, though, the Halloween movies, they've been like retconning that film from a jump. Like, they've gone back and forth with those storylines, even before the reboots, right? They were going back and forth with the storylines of what happened, and bruh, I don't think they've ever had a consistent story with Michael Myers. Like, it's just been like, oh yeah, let's say 1963, and they're probably the next movie be like, oh yeah, what year do you say again? I don't know, 69 or something. Why Daniel Harris returned for Rob Zombie's Halloween? Daniel Harris played Jamie Lloyd in Halloween 4 and had a role in Rob Zombie's remakes. Why did she return to Haddonfield after so many years? Rob Zombie's Halloween had its own version of Laurie Strode, Dr. Loomis, and Michael Myers, but it included an actor from the original saga, Danielle Harris, who had previously played Jamie Lloyd, Laurie's daughter. In 2007, Rob Zombie took John Carpenter's slasher classic Halloween and made it his own in a remake reimagining that has divided fans of the original film. Zombie's version follows the same basic plot line of Carpenter's film, with Laurie Strode, Scout Taylor Compton, and Michael Myers, Taylor Maine as the main characters. This new blah 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 blah. They write so much sometimes, bro. Just get to the point. You know, man's got time to read. Character's death in Halloween because Michael Myers here was erased from the subsequent films, including the latest reboot by David Gordon Green. According to Harris herself, in 2006, she was told by a fan at a horror convention that there were plans for a Halloween remake with Zombie involved, and that she was being considered to play Laurie Strode. Although, according to Zombie Scout,
Zombie was his first choice. Harris management contacted the production team and were told that Zombie wasn't interested in having anyone from the previous film, so she auditioned for the role of Annie Brackett. Zombie was impressed and gave her the role. Yeah, Voorhees is second, Freddy is third, Chucky is fourth. So Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger, and then Chucky.
We go into fifth, or we stopping at Chucky?
Seems unlikely, at least for now.
Well, ugh. So, what's your plans for Christmas and New Year's? I can't wait till you watch it. And you know what? I might like it. I might not. But hopefully whatever I feel towards it, I've got something positive to say about it. You know? Hopefully I've got something positive to say about it. Even if I didn't particularly like it. But we'll see. We're still a few movies away from ends. So, Anthony earlier was saying that was one of his favorite Halloween movies. He said Halloween 4 and Halloween Ends were his favorite Halloween movies. Halloween Ends, however, is perhaps one of Sam's least favorite Halloween movies. So, am I going to lean more towards Anthony? Or am I going to lean more towards Sam? Well, tune in next time for excited. Well, maybe not next time. But yeah, I'm thinking this could possibly. Like I said, I haven't really. I was probably gonna play it by ear a little bit, but next week is Boxing Day, and I'm thinking I'm probably just gonna spend the day eating and playing video games. To be honest with you, so I'm thinking there's probably not gonna be a live stream next week, and there may not be a live stream this Thursday or Friday either, so I might see how it goes this Friday for the gaming stream, but if not, then yeah, this is probably or possibly the last live stream of the year, and maybe even the last video of the year. Actually, I mean, I've got some ideas of videos that I want to kind of shoot and just throw up on the channel. I don't know if I'm gonna. I mean, hopefully I would do them. God willing, I'll do them, but yeah, I feel like these last few weeks of the year, there's two things. There tend to be two things for me. One, try and earn as much money as I can from my work stuff, job stuff, but also trying to be as lazy as I can. So it's kind of a balance between trying to earn a bit of money, right, and also like just being lazy and not doing as much as possible. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But it might not be till next year. Now I'll start posting or live streaming again. So, but yeah, my that's pretty much my plans for the over the next few weeks. But also trying to eat as much food as possible. So yeah, food, video games. I think is pretty much my Christmas and New Year's period. Someone who likes Halloween 3. I don't mind when they do something different, but ends. I just can't. It's that bad, huh? Yeah, 3. I guess 3 wasn't bad. It was just odd that it just took a complete 180 kind of left turn type thing. Like had they called it Halloween Season of the Witch, let's say they didn't even call it Halloween 3, they just called it Halloween Season of the Witch, then maybe it wouldn't have been as jarring, right? But because it's called Halloween 3, as in the third Halloween, as in you had Halloween 1, Michael Myers, Laurie Strode, Halloween 2, Michael Myers, Laurie Strode, which literally continued right afterwards with Halloween 1 and 2. Like right from the way Halloween ends, Halloween 2 starts right from there. And you got Halloween 3 and none of them are in it. And not only none of them are in it, but it's like they got like a TV advert for the first Halloween movie in there. So it's like, wait, what? So what we just watched was a movie in this world, in this Halloween 3 world. But yeah, I mean, it had its charm. It was just odd. And the whole thing about the TV and the subliminal messages and stuff. It was just, yeah, it was odd. You have that holiday coming up, don't you? You need that dosh. Yeah, indeed. So January 25th to the 30th-ish. Just got a whole bunch of jabs. I've got a couple more jabs to go. I'm gonna have to reapply for the visa because apparently I applied too early. And it was like £60, right? And it's a bit annoying. In fact, it's more than a bit annoying, but there's not really much I can do about it, so I'm just gonna have to apply again. I did put the dates in of when I plan on going. I just wish, like, when I was putting the dates, something should have come up that said, hey, you're applying too early. You know what I mean? Something should have come up and said that, but it didn't. It just took the money and was like, bruh, send me this thing that expires before I even go. And it's like, yo, come on, man. And I did email them about it. But at this point, it's yeah. I'm gonna have to apply again. So that sucks. I mean, it could be worse. It's £60. It's not. I don't want to say it's. I don't want to say it's cheap. It's small money. I mean, £60 is £60. You know what I mean? It's not. I could do without losing £60. Thank you very much. But at the same time, yeah. I think I'll be okay. It just sucks. But hopefully, yeah, I'll apply again, and that's all fine. And then I can go, and I can have a little bit of fun, and then come back. I said one thing I would do differently if I was to go again, and it's a big if because boy, this visa process is a long thing. But but if I was to go again, and one thing I'd do differently is book longer, because the 5 days I booked for might actually turn into like 4 days because of how long the flight is. So yeah, that's one thing to bear in mind. It's a long flight. It's a long flight. So hey, live and learn, man. You live and learn. And still, it's time. I mean, I don't need to see the whole city. You know, I'm really just doing it because, well, a few reasons I'm doing it. One, I've always wanted to go, but also it's like I need to get. I want to travel more. I want to see more of the world. You know. So yeah, this is me just pulling my thumb at my arse and saying, let's do this, and then hopefully we'll start planning the next one shortly afterwards. Like people don't like free, but I can separate it. Yeah, I mean, it's one of these things. Like say they did something different. It was a bit odd, but ultimately the film wasn't bad. It was just when you kind of got set, you get set an expectation from 1 and 2, and then 3 is just like, you know, it's like, all right, fine. That's what we're doing. It's what we're doing. Yeah, every year I'm waiting on fall and winter. Well, we're winter now, man. Winter is here. I mean, it is very plot driven, but in my opinion, too many holes and it's boring. Ooh. Back records during Christmas time, more sweet potato pies and greens. Watching Friday after next this Christmas. The perfect holiday, playing Silent Night by The Temptations in the background. Can't lie, man. That sounds like a good time. Friday After Next was a Christmas movie. It was Christmas movie, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure Friday After Next was a Christmas movie. It was Friday, next Friday, and Friday After Next. Although they really should have called it the following Friday, but just saying. Willie, I hope you're playing Don't Crash. Oh, thank you. I hope so too. I hope so too. Yeah, it was a Christmas. Took place during a holiday. Yeah, it's actually a connecting flight. So it's one flight from London to was it Istanbul, I think, and then from Istanbul to Karachi. But yeah, so it's a long trip. Not supposed to say that, okay. Appreciate you, Sam. But yeah, I would very much like the plane not to crash also. That would put a pretty big hole in the plans, I think. So yeah, I hope so too. Type of greens, that's cooked mustard greens, collard greens, and cabbage greens. One of these days, I do want to see more of the world. I do want to travel more. So one of these days, I might have to book a trip to Louisiana and try out some of this food that Brax keeps talking about. You know, try some of that southern cuisine that Brax keeps talking about. I'm just saying, might have to do that one of these days. Hope you could save me a little bit, Brax. Hope you could save me a little bit of I mean, I'm not like I do eat vegetables. I'm not necessarily like the vegetable guy, right? But I do eat vegetables. The way you talk about some of this food, I'm like, bruh. I have to fly out there and try some of that, man. What about Al? I always text her saying, just checking you ain't dead. Oh. You know, one day you're gonna do that and she's just not gonna reply for a while. You know, whatever her normal reply time is, she's gonna leave it maybe at least 3 or 4 times longer than that. You enjoyed, dog, and you already know. I'll save you some plates. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Fix me up a good plate. I'm probably in 10 minutes. I'm calling. Phone goes to voicemail. You've reached a voicemail of Al. At the tone, please leave a message. Beep. Yeah, all turn up at Brax's backyard. Now, I don't know about you, but I can eat a lot. And if the food's as good as I think it is, as you know, Brax talks about, I'm just saying I can eat a lot. Like when I'm in that right mood, I can eat a lot. I'm just saying. So I know you got big portions out in America, but you might wanna make sure, because I could put it away when I have to. You know what I mean? I can put it away. She won't dare, I'll kill myself. Mother's love.
My weapons rack.
Oh, wait. You talking about guns, right? Like firearms when you say weapons rack, because just make sure that's not like slang for something. You know what I mean? Because if we're talking about firearms, then yeah, I would like to see the weapons rack too. But if that's like that's like Louisiana slang for something, then you know what I mean. Maybe not. Very welcome. I want to see some guns out there, man. I want to see some guns. If I go to Louisiana, I want to see some guns. I don't want to see like a gun being pointed at my face. Like, no, I don't want to see that. But yeah, I'd want to see some. I want to see some weapons. I want to see some firearms out there. Like, I mean, you must have firing ranges. I mean, we got firing ranges over here. I know we got firing ranges in the UK, and I guess I can do that. But that's lame. I don't want to do that. I'd rather go to like another country and go to a firing range. That's what I'd want to do. That's what I'd want to do. So yeah. You can like shoot tins off the wall. With a 357 Magnum. I'm saying just to piss you off. Yeah, I want to see some guns. I want to see some big guns as well. Like I want to see like some rifles. That's what I want to see. Or maybe like a machine gun or something. Or, you know, like a minigun. You know that big minigun they've got in Predator, in the first Predator movie. I forget his name, but Jesse Ventura has got a big minigun. I want to see one of those, and like goes to like a firing range and just like have one of those. Like, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. They're probably gonna make me sound like bare waivers though, like all kinds of like safety waivers and insurance waivers. They're probably gonna make you sign like bare documents. It's like, yeah, sign this, sign here, sign this, sign that. In case anything happens, you can't sue them. Oh, you're welcome. And that's for the protection of myself and property, of course, obviously. So yeah, one of these days, we're just gonna turn up unannounced in Braxton's backyard. Ain't gonna say we're coming, just gonna turn up. We get to Louisiana. First thing I'm gonna do is like, oh, do you know Brax? Do you know Braxton? Where's Braxton? That's what I'm gonna do. Very first person I see out there, step off the airplane and be like, hey, do you know Braxton? Tell me where he is. Lives in a $200,000 house. That's the one we're looking for. He gets hold of a machine gun and he turns into Arnie, but a geeky version. Yeah, Arnie, but without the iron. Without the big muscles. You see, what might get you pissed is the insects around here during spring and summer after it rains. Okay, gonna have to bring some insect repellent then. Get some of that insect repellent. I ain't trying to get bit out there. I ain't trying to get bit out there. Let me get some insect repellent. You know what though? I might just like put a spider, like pick one up and put it on your back. It's like, just put it on your shoulder when you're not looking. And we're like, hey Sam, what's that? I keyed. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. That's mean. I wouldn't do that. A joke's a joke, but nah, I wouldn't do that. I actually got to get insect repellent for Pakistan. That's what the nurse told me, that I've got to get insect repellent. So hopefully my insect repellent, I still have some left for Louisiana. I'll just bring that with me and rub it on. Like, yeah. You would? Nah, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Don't worry, I wouldn't do that. I'll kick you in the nuts, it's fine. Well, that's why I wouldn't do it. I'd rather not get kicked in the nuts, thank you very much. So I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Spoil my fun. Oh man. Oh. Man, this fear explains why Cal is 5 years older. So I just saw an article about something. Oh, it's about something I don't watch. Never mind. Never mind. I was like, what is this? Is that Superman? Nah, it's not. It's not. Oh. Oh. That's the 8-legged niggas. 8-legged niggas. Is that what you call spiders out there? Is that what you call spiders? 8-legged niggas. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Okay, crashing your house. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We turn up at Braxton's place, eat all the food, and they'd be like, yo, Brax, who are these people? Braxton's gonna be like, I don't even know, you know. I don't even know these fools, man. I don't even know. They're saying they know me, but I don't even know who they are, man. It's like a bunch of weirdos just turning up. We need to call the police or something, man. Well, I don't even know who these guys are, man. I don't even know. That's my own. Okay. Cool. I might steal that still, though. Can't lie, I might steal that one. Them 8-legged niggas. All right. I might steal that one. Ugh, man, it is 11:20. Tiredness is catching up. Might have to end this live stream soon. But yeah, that is one of my plans for next year. Travel more. After Karachi, I want to go to... Oh man, what do I want to go to again? Amsterdam, that was it. Amsterdam. I want to go to Amsterdam. And I think throughout the year... I want to do more traveling in Europe as well. I won't stay there, so but yeah. Yeah, it's probably best you don't steal that one, Sam. Probably best. Just stick to saying spiders. That might be that might be the better course to take. Cameras outside my house, but I finally have one. Okay, we're gonna be on Ring. Was that the Ring doorbells? We're gonna end up on TikTok, knocking on Brax's door like, "Oi, Brax, where you at?" We're gonna see a TikTok video saying, "Weird British guys turn up at American's house." Start knocking on his door. That's cool. I don't mind. I could be TikTok famous. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Ugh. Oh man, excuse me. Oh boy. Oh man. But yeah, more of Europe. That's what I do, because I haven't been to very many places in mainland Europe. I've only been to Denmark and Sweden. And Denmark was like school time years ago, and Sweden was maybe like 7-8 years ago at this point. So those are only 2 places in mainland Europe that I've been. So yeah, I do want to see more of Europe. So like Spain, France, yeah, Amsterdam, Greece. Although, yeah, it's Greece, Europe. Greece is Europe, isn't it? I don't just make that up, did I? Greece is Europe. But yeah, I do want to see more of Europe. And hopefully I'll see a few of... I want to travel to... If I could travel to at least 3 places during 2023, then I'm doing alright. Even if I could do 4, even better, of course. But if I could travel to at least 3 different cities in 2023, then yeah, that'd be it. That's kind of my my plan, to travel more, see more of the world. And Europe is pretty easy and relatively cheap to do, so I think it's going to be higher on the list for the time being. Animals you'll see in my house: a corn snake, Doberman, English bull terrier, and a sugar glider. Mate, are corn snakes, are they venomous? Because I ain't trying to mess around with a snake. Right, man, I ain't trying to mess around with a snake, especially if it's a venomous thing. Like if it's like one of them, if it's a small, non-poisonous snake with no teeth, then cool. But if it's some big, squeeze the life out of you type thing, like nah, fam. Nah, fam. Cameras. Lights, cameras, actions. Oh man. I'm yawning. My bad. Let me not open up my mouth too much on screen. Nah, they ain't venomous, and you already know that people in the US don't mess with stuff like that. Alright, snakes on the plane. Cool. We all good then. We all good. It would be cool to have a pet though. I don't know if I'd want a snake if I had a pet. I think if I had a pet, it'd be between a cat and a dog, which I know is kind of a boring choice because everybody gets either a cat or a dog, but I feel like if I was to have a pet, between a cat and a dog. Like, I like cats more than I like dogs, but I think in all honesty, like, a dog might be more fun because cats kind of just do their own thing and leave you alone. You know what I mean? Whereas dogs are like, let's go run, let's just chase. You know what I mean? Snake loving guy. Yeah, it's okay to love snakes, as long as you don't be a snake. You know what I mean?
so I got them a Tamagotchi.
You know what? That's a good. It's actually a good way to like see if a pet is something they can even handle. Like if you can't look after a Tamagotchi, you don't want to get them like a real animal. Like if they struggle to keep a Tamagotchi alive, then it's like you don't want to be getting them no dogs or nothing like that, because bro, you're gonna be like picking up dog corpses off your living room floor or something. Like, so yeah, if they see how well they do with the Tamagotchi, then it's like, okay, that gives you at least, I mean, of course it's all different, I get that, but at least gives you some kind of basis of all right, cool, maybe they understand responsibility and and that whole thing. And then I love them from Zero Pet Shop filming. Yeah. Could have like a chameleon. That'd be a chameleon would be a good pet to have actually. Like a chameleon lizard, that'd be a cool pet to have, because I don't think they're that big. Are they? Chameleons aren't that big, are they? How big are chameleons? Let me try and find out real quick. And I don't think they take much looking after either. Like you could just like feed them and stuff, like. Okay, they can grow up to about 30 inches. So yeah, they're not massive pets. And as long as you've got like a big enough like glass cage type thing, just put some food in it every now and then. I feel like a chameleon would be a good pet to have. I might, forget the cat and dog. I want a chameleon. Let's see, are chameleons good pets? Yes, chameleons are great pets. See, first result. They love to play and cuddle with you. They also like to explore the house and climb around the furniture. If you think that chameleon would be the perfect pet for you, it will cost quite a bit of money to keep a chameleon as a pet. Oh, they're expensive though, apparently. Bloody hell, man. Chameleons are not easiest pets to take care of, but they do have many qualities that make them great pets. They will be happy to cuddle with you. They are extremely fast and agile, and they love to call and play. Chameleons are great pets because they love to play and cuddle with you. Apparently, they cost a lot though to look after. I don't know if I want to do that, man. I just burn through money. Damn it! It's always something, isn't it? It's always something. I'm interested in my snake around my sugar glider. What's a sugar glider? Is that a type of snake as well? Actually, no, it wouldn't be because you just said snake. Okay. Oh, it's like it's a marsupial. Okay. Yeah. With snakes out in the wilderness, searching my chameleons aren't big. They don't grow to be big. Big one is okay. Yeah, just looking up a little bit. Apparently chameleons are not easy to look after and they can be quite expensive. So there goes that. Yeah, I might just do the Tamagotchi. I might just do that. Get the Tamagotchi instead. Akin to the koala, kangaroo, possum. Oh. Alright. 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 Yeah, I think it's about time to start winding down and wrapping around. And go put my head down on a soft, comfortable surface. Close my eyes for approximately 6 to 8 hours. About 5, yeah, that would do me. That would do me. Let me go get a Tamagotchi instead. I could do a 5. That's, yeah. I can do a 5, but that's fine. So yeah, Tamagotchi it is then. Ugh. But for now, guys, if indeed this is the last live stream or the last video of the year, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Whatever you're doing over the next few weeks, whether you're celebrating or not celebrating or somewhere in between, hopefully it is a good time for you. Whatever you're doing, hopefully you're having fun, hopefully around people that you actually like and like you back. And yeah, just having a good time wherever you're doing. Yeah, just hopefully having a good time, eating food, playing video games, watching movies, or whatever is fun that you like to do. I hope you're doing that. But yeah, like I said, it's possibly gonna be the last live stream of the year. Hold on a second. Let me catch my chat in a second, in a moment. I just saw a few words. I'm like, wait, what? Hope, yeah, it's possibly the last live stream of the year. But if not, if somehow, some way I manage to do another live stream or post on a video, then cool. But if not, then yeah, till 2023. All right, let's see what I missed, because I missed something. Yeah, since you're black, whenever you come down here, you'll have to be aware of them sundown town areas around here. Sundown town areas, those are places no black guys go. So I'm surprised that I'm a black guy. You know, I get surprised too sometimes. I don't keep mirrors in my house, so I forget. The only time I remember is like if I rewatch one of my videos, I'm like, oh yeah. Gotta have cameras set around your house. Gotta be fancy like that. Oh, alrighty. So for possibly the last time of the year, guys, you have been awesome as always. I appreciate you and all that you do. Thank you for keeping me company. Thank you for keeping me lively. Thank you for being a part of my 2022 journey, whether in a small way or a big way or any kind of way. You know, coming to the live streams, checking the videos, all of that, you know, very much appreciated. Some of you guys have been watching me since like before 2022. So, you know, we've been there a while. So yeah, appreciate you coming back and hanging out with me, and hopefully there's many more to come. So, you know, like Vito, Texas, don't ever stop by Vegas, keep rolling. All right, so we're not going to Vito, Texas. All right, cool. So until whenever, if ever, and hopefully never in Vito, Texas. We know you in 2023. We ain't going. I would say until 2023. More cool. We got that to look forward to. Peace out, y'all.